Let's be honest for a second. If someone walked up to you on the street, reached into your pocket, and took a $20 bill, you would call the police. You would scream. You would fight back. Theft is theft, right? But what if I told you that right now, as we speak, millions of Americans, specifically those on Social Security, SSI, and fixed incomes, are having their pockets picked? But there is no thief on the street. There is no masked robber. The hand reaching into your pocket belongs to the very institution you trust to keep your money safe, your bank. Welcome back. We need to have a very serious, very urgent conversation today. This isn't just news. This is a red alert for your wallet. We are seeing a disturbing trend across the financial sector. It is a quiet war on the balances of the elderly and the disabled. While inflation is already eating away at the purchasing power of your Social Security check, big banks are finding creative, frankly sneaky ways to take a slice of what's left. We are talking about junk fees, hidden charges, and policy changes that are specifically designed to penalize people who don't have thousands of dollars sitting idle in their accounts. Today, I am going to break down exactly how this is happening. We are going to expose the 4 main tricks banks are using right now to siphon off your hard-earned benefits. But more importantly, we are going to talk about how to stop it. We're going to look at the math, the gotcha tactics, and the 5-step escape plan you need to execute immediately to protect your income. Because here is the reality. You worked your whole life for that benefit. You paid into the system. You earned it. It belongs to you, not to a shareholder report for a massive banking conglomerate. Let's dive into the ugly truth. You might have noticed something strange lately. Maybe your monthly statement looks a little different. Maybe the balance is lower than your checkbook says it should be. You aren't imagining things.
According to recent analysis, seniors are facing a potential loss of up to $240 a year just in bank fees. Now, to a Wall Street executive, $240 is a lunch bill. But for us, for those on a fixed income, that is a massive amount of money. Think about it, $240. That is 2 weeks of groceries. That is a monthly utility bill plus internet. That is a significant portion of your prescription drug copays. When you are living on a fixed budget, every single dollar has a job to do. When the bank takes $20 here and $15 there, they aren't just taking money, they are taking your security. So how are they doing it? How do they justify taking money from the people who can afford it the least? Let's look at trick number 1, the disappearance of the free account. Do you remember when free checking actually meant free? You put your money in, they kept it safe, you wrote checks. Simple. Those days are vanishing. Many major banks are quietly phasing out their truly free accounts. They are replacing them with accounts that have conditions. And that leads us directly to trick number 2, the minimum balance trap. This is perhaps the most insidious tactic of them all. Banks are now imposing monthly maintenance fees, sometimes as high as $12 to $15 a month, unless you maintain a minimum daily balance. And we aren't talking about keeping $50 in there. We are seeing requirements of $500, $1,000, or even $1,500. Let's look at the logic here. If you are living check to check, relying on Social Security, you use that money to live. You pay rent, you buy food, you pay bills. Your account naturally goes down to near zero by the end of the month before the next check hits. That is how the system works. But now, the bank penalizes you for using your money. If your balance drops below $500 for even one day, boom, they hit you with a fee. It is essentially a tax on being poor. It is a penalty for using your benefits for their intended purpose, survival. Trick number 3, the paper statement fee. This one really gets my blood boiling because it targets a specific generation. Younger people, they do everything on their phones. They don't want paper. But many seniors prefer a paper statement. You want to hold it in your hand. You want to sit at the kitchen table with a highlighter and balance your checkbook. It's responsible. It's how you stay on top of your finances. Banks know this, and they are exploiting it. Many institutions are now charging $2, $3, or even $5 a month just to mail you a paper statement. They call it an environmental fee or a convenience fee. Let's call it what it really is, an age tax. They know that older customers are less likely to trust digital banking or have access to smartphones, so they charge you for the traditional method. If you are paying $3 a month for a statement, that's $36 a year. just to see your own money. And finally, trick number 4, the erosion of senior discounts. It used to be that banks valued loyalty. If you were over 60 or 65, you got the gold account or the senior advantage. No fees, free checks, maybe even a free safety deposit box. Have you checked those perks lately? Many banks are quietly stripping these benefits away. They are merging these senior accounts into general accounts that carry Cs. They are betting that you won't notice, or that you've been with them for 30 years and are too comfortable to switch. They are banking on your inertia. So when you combine a $12 maintenance fee because your balance dropped, plus a $3 paper statement fee, you are looking at $15 a month. That is $180 a year. Throw in an unexpected overdraft fee or a foreign transaction fee, and you are easily over $200. It is unacceptable, but complaining about it won't save your money. Action will. We need to talk about solutions. We need to talk about how you can stop this bleeding immediately. You have options, and frankly, some of them are much better than the big commercial banks. Solution number 1, the credit union.
If you are still banking with a massive national chain, one of those banks with a skyscraper in New York City, you need to look at a local credit union. Here's the difference. Banks are for profit. They exist to make money for their shareholders. You are not the customer. You are the source of revenue. Credit unions are nonprofit cooperatives. Their members are the owners. Because they don't have to pay dividends to Wall Street investors, they typically offer lower fees, better interest rates, and yes, truly free checking accounts for seniors. They are community-based. When you walk in, you aren't a number, you're a neighbor. If you are tired of being feed to death, go visit a local credit union this week. Ask them specifically about senior checking or golden checking. You will likely be pleasantly surprised. Solution number 2, the Direct Express card. Now, this isn't for everyone, but for some, it is the safest harbor. The Direct Express Debit MasterCard is the federal government solution for people who don't want a bank account. Your Social Security or SSI benefits are deposited directly onto the card. There is no minimum balance requirement, there is no monthly fee to keep the card active. You don't have to worry about the bank charging you $15 because you spent your rent money. However, be careful, it has its own limitations, like fees for using out-of-network ATMs. But if your main goal is to stop the monthly maintenance fees, this is a solid government-backed firewall between your money and the banks. Now, let's get practical. I promised you a process. You can't just flip a switch today without a plan, or you might disrupt your benefits. If you want to secure your finances, I need you to follow this 5-step protocol. Step 1, the audit. Do not assume you are safe. As soon as this video is over, go find your last 3 bank statements. Look at the line items. Look for words like maintenance fee, service charge, or paper statement fee. If you see zeros, great. If you see numbers, you are leaking money. Step 2, the opt-out. This hurts to say, because I know many of you love paper statements. But if your bank is charging you for paper, you have to stop it. Call them or go online and switch to e-statements. I know it's annoying. I know it's not what you prefer. But ask yourself, is that piece of paper worth $36 a year? Probably not. You can always view the statement on a computer and print it out yourself, at the library or at home for pennies. Step 3, the negotiation. Before you leave your bank, try to fight for your account. This works more often than you think. Call the customer service number, or better yet, go into the branch and sit down with a manager. Look them in the eye. Say this, I have been a loyal customer for 20 years. I am on a fixed income. These new fees are eating into my Social Security. I am preparing to move my money to a credit union unless you can waive these fees permanently. Banks have retention offers. They have the power to waive fees to keep a customer. Make them use that power. If they say no, then you know exactly how much they value you. Step 4, the alert system. If you stay with a bank that has a minimum balance requirement, you need a safety net. Set up low balance alerts. Most banks allow you to do this. Have the bank send you a text message or an email if your balance drops to within $50 of the limit. This gives you a chance to transfer a little money or hold off on a purchase for 24 hours to avoid that $15 hit. Don't let them catch you sleeping. Step 5, the safe switch. If you decide to move to a credit union or Direct Express, you must be careful. This is crucial. Do not close your old account until the new one is working.
go to the Social Security Administration, either online at ssa.gov or by calling them, and update your direct deposit information. It can take a full payment cycle, sometimes two, for the change to process.
If you close your old bank account too early, your check might bounce back to the Treasury, and then you are stuck waiting for a paper check in the mail, which could take weeks. Keep the old account open with a little money in it until you see that first Social Security deposit hit the new account. Only then should you cut ties with the old bank. Listen, the financial world is getting colder. It is getting more automated and less human. The big institutions are counting on the fact that we are too tired or too confused to fight back against these micro thefts. But we are not confused, and we are certainly not too tired to protect what is ours. You have worked too hard to let your golden years be tarnished by hidden fees. It is not just about the $20 a month. It is about respect. It is about dignity. It is about refusing to be a profit margin for a corporation that doesn't care if you can afford your medication. Take a look at your statements today. Make that phone call. Switch to a credit union if you have to. Be the CEO of your own finances. I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you noticed these fees creeping up? Has your bank started charging you for paper statements? Or have you already made the switch to a credit union? Share your story below. Your experience helps warn others and builds a community that looks out for one another. Don't let them take another dime. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.